I have now clicked go live. And right now, in the next 15 to 20 seconds, on your mobile device or any other secondary device that you're using, you'll see that we've got the objectives page open up.
Anthony, please.
I have now clicked go live.
Please.
And right now, in the next 15 to 20 seconds, I have now on your mobile device or any other secondary device that you're using, in the next 15 to 20 seconds, we've got the objectives page open up. On your mobile device or any other secondary device, I have now clicked go live. You'll see that. And right now, we've got the objectives in the next 15 to 20 seconds. I have now on your mobile device or any other. And right now, in the next 15 to 20 seconds, thank you. I believe in self-love, but hearing myself that many times in an echo chamber, I don't think I can deal with it. So in most cases, it's best to keep the YouTube stream on mute while keeping the Zoom stream active so that we can hear each other. There will always be a 30-second delay between what you're speaking in Zoom and what is being delivered live.
Okay. So we have to keep the pace that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
You may wish to take it a little bit slowly because what you're asking a question, that will be delivered to the faculty in a 30-second delay.
Correct. Correct. Got it.
Cool. In that case, I'm going to put my Zoom that I'm with you guys here on mute, and I'm going to go take another call. You guys are live. And Anjali, if you're there on the YouTube video, could you try messaging on the YouTube video and see if, oh, by the way, on the live stream, I can see my own face because the screen share is showing my video feed from Zoom, if anybody can see that.
Could you please confirm from your end that this teachable machine is visible to you all?
Nandini, right now I can see my own face on YouTube. We've not reached this part yet. Hang on. Sharing into the Teams chat. Anjali, are you on the YouTube web page? Is Anjali there?
Yes, sir.
Anjali, are you on the YouTube web page? Can you see that your comment came with like a spanner next to it? That means that you're a moderator.
Sure, sure. Take it.
Anjali, are you on the YouTube web page? Can you see that Anjali, your comment came with like a spanner next to it? That means that you're a moderator. Can you
Okay. So Anjali, actually, give me a minute.
Good evening, everyone. Let's wait for another 2 minutes and then we can begin our session. Good evening, teachers. Hope all are doing great. Welcome to 21st Century Educator Workshop with IBM SkillsBuild. Before jumping to the emerging technology session, let's understand IBM SkillsBuild platform. IBM SkillsBuild is a CSR initiative of IBM. This is a platform where we are offering you thousands of courses free of cost. Today we have with us Ms. Nanthini, who will guide us on emerging technology and latest trends. And Ms. Rashmi, she will guide on Skills Build program. the login process and courses available on the platform. So without further ado, I hand over the session to Miss Nandini.
Thank you, Anjali. Let me share my screen. Good evening, faculties. So I hope my screen is visible to everyone. So I welcome you all for this IBM SkillsBuild workshop on emerging technologies shaping our future. So before get into the technical session, so myself, I'm Nandini Mogan and I'm a subject matter expert from EduNet Foundation. Coming to EduNet Foundation is an NGO, non-governmental organization. Our main aim is to equip our customers with recent technology and skill sets. With that, they can able to enrich their knowledge in recent trends. And coming to IBM SkillsBuild, this is a technology partner. They are providing platform in terms of IBM courses as well as the cloud platform for all users to explore the recent technologies that we are delivered. So before getting into the technical session, I just want to give you the objective of today's session. So we are going to discuss on the emerging technologies. Emerging technologies, this technology, what is emerging technology first? So this is a technology that is keep on growing in a rapid manner that will have a potential to change the economy and the way that we live, interact with the world. So that is called the emerging technologies. In today's sessions, we are going to have some trending emerging technologies that can impact in our day-to-day life. The first one is artificial intelligence and machine learning. And what are all the different real-time applications of AI and machine learning tools and techniques that you can able to explore these concepts with the online tools without any coding language for the school students as well. And generative AI, it is a subset of artificial intelligence and machine learning. And what are all the use cases we have under generative AI? Internet of Things and cyber security. So these are all the trending technologies that we are going to discuss on today's workshop. Coming to emerging technologies, as I mentioned earlier, these technologies can able to reshape industries and our day-to-day life. What we work, what we communicate, and what we interact with our environment. It has the potential, and these technologies will keep on growing, and this we cannot able to predict its long-term impact in our society. So we have certain characteristics for this emerging technologies. The first one is rapid evolving. So the technologies that might evolve earlier, but it will keep on growing and keep on changing with its new innovations that can able to change today's world. Then coming to interdisciplinary, that is one of the metrics of emerging technologies. Interdisciplinary, that is nothing but combining multiple disciplinaries. Like we can take an example of computer science. If you are considering IoT is and best example of interdisciplinary innovations. We have sensors, we have smart devices, we have microprocessors, we have learning technologies, machine learning algorithms for coming this IoT play an important role in our life. So this is one of an example of interdisciplinary field in our day-to-day life that can able to change our life. We have so many applications under IoT like smart homes, smart environment, smart cities. That is only with the help of this interdisciplinary features. So these are all some of the features of emerging technologies. Yes. So the last one is disruptive. So what is the meaning of disruptive? It is also one of the feature of emerging technology that can able to change the way that we used to have a traditional for any kind of real-time problems. But this emerging technologies will provide you a new technique or innovative techniques so that you can able to solve the real world problem in a different way, that too with an efficient manner. Okay, so these are all some of the features of emerging sharing session. If you have any queries, please feel free to post it in the chat section. We will definitely help you to understand the concept in a better way. Moving forward, one of the trending technology in our day-to-day life is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So before that, I just want to talk about traditional programming. So for any task that we are going to do with our usual computer, or let me take an example of programming. Okay, if we want to do some task, say for example, I'm going to perform some addition operation using any programming language. What I have to feed the machine? I have to feed the machine everything, because there is no learning in the machine. There will be no learning process in the machine. I have to feed the input. I have to feed the instruction in the form of programming algorithm. Okay, so with the help of the data and the instruction, the machine can able to solve the task. That is what the traditional modeling or programming. We will feed the machine everything, so the machine can able to do or follow our instruction blindly without any learning process or thinking capabilities. So whatever we are going to feed the machine, like say for example, I'm going to feed the machine A is equal to B, A is equal to 4, B is equal to 3, and I will give the machine the instruction C is equal to A plus B. So it will try to do addition operation 3 plus 4. Correct. So it will provide the results based on the instruction. But when it comes to machine learning and artificial intelligence, we will be trying to incorporate some intelligence into a machine. So the machine can able to mimic human behaviors like learning, problem solving, reasoning. So the main idea behind artificial intelligence, we will be trying to incorporate intelligence into a machine in an artificial manner. So the machine can able to perform like a human. That is called artificial intelligence. Then coming to machine learning, how we can make the machine to behave like a human being. Of course, we need some learning process. So machine learning, it is a subset of artificial intelligence. It will be more focused on developing algorithms. So in the previous example, what we discussed, we will feed the machine everything. We will be providing input, algorithm, instructions, so the machine can able to follow those instructions. But when it comes to machine learning, there is a difference. So we are not going to feed machine anything. We will be feed only input and output. Instead of algorithm or models, we will feed the machine only input and output, so that the machine can able to carry out some learning process without any human intervention. That is what the idea of machine learning. So the machine can able to focus on developing algorithms, and it can able to generate models. Those models will be used for some feature prediction process. Here, data play an important role. Without data, your machine learning is meaningful, because data, with the help of the data, the machine can able to understand the fact behind the data or data set. So this is what the difference. This is what this emerging technologies play an important role in our day-to-day life. It is keep on evolving. It will try to change the way, the usual way or traditional way how we are going to solve the real world problems. It can able to generate models and algorithms so that we can able to solve the real world problems in a better way manner, in an efficient manner. So this is what the artificial intelligence and machine learning. So how we are going to, for your better understanding again, I'm going to show you one machine learning online tool. Okay, so this tool, how the machine learning is different from our traditional programming. I'm going to take you to this particular page. I hope this page is visible to everyone. And here, this is an online tool, that is Teachable Machine. This one teachable machine is based on the machine learning concept. What we are going to do here with this online tools to faculties, this tool is very easy for experimenting this machine learning concept. You can also ask your students. This tool doesn't need any prior knowledge of coding or anything. So the students can able to understand the concept of machine learning with some simple examples. Okay, so this particular tool, that is teachable machine learning, it is based on the image data set. The data here is image. We are going to train the model for performing some future prediction tasks. So for that, what I'm going to do is, this is one of the machine learning online tools. So I'm going to choose image project for you to understand what is machine learning, how it is different from the traditional programming. So from this image data set, I'm going to choose standard image model. Here we have a specification. So here the image size is 224 cross 224 pixel. And once you have completed this project, you can export this model for your future reference. So I'm going to click on this standard image model where you can find the actual machine learning setup. Okay, so what we have in the usual traditional modeling, we will feed the machine the input and the instruction. But here we don't want any algorithm or instruction, because the machine is going to generate for us. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on class label, that is happy. So here the task is, I'm giving the machine to do image classification. For that, I'm not going to give any program or any algorithm. I'm going to feed the machine only class label. That is nothing but the output. And for that, I'm going to provide corresponding images with webcam. Okay, so first one is happy. The second one is sad. So these are all the output. Consider this happy and sad. These labels are considered as output for the machine. Now, I'm going to take picture of mine for this labels. Under happy, I'm going to take around some 30 to 33 pictures so that the machine can able to understand and the relationship between the output label and the input. If this is the input, this will be the output. The machine can able to understand based on the features, so that the machine will generate models. This model will be used for the future prediction process. Okay, let me take So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some happy pictures of mine for the machine to understand the relationship between the output and the input. So for happy faces, I'm going to laugh for next 30 seconds in order to take the pictures. And this machine required minimum 15 images for training. If you are providing the machine less number of data, then the learning will be then it will affect the accuracy of the results. Okay, so we have to feed at least minimum 15 images for the machine to be to carry out the learning process. So for happy, I have taken around 26 images. So this is the output and this will be the input for my output label. Same, I'm going to take some sad images of mine again. So for that, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to hold a hand like this for the machine to understand. So for each label, consider this happy and sad as output. And this images under each categories are the input images. For happy, I have around 26 images, and for sad, I have around 25 images. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to feed the machine input and output, not any algorithm, not any logic. I'm just going to feed my machine only output and input. So here. The machine has started its training process. So the model has been generated. Here you can see the model has been generated. this model is going for prediction process. This is what the machine learning concept. So we will feed the machine input and output so the machine can able to carry out some learning process and it will generate model, and this model will be used for the prediction process. For that, I'm going to feed some new data because the prediction, we are going to evaluate our model that we trained so far with the input and output image, output labels. So I'm going to evaluate my model. Here you can see at the end of this page, you can see at your right side, I'm giving my face as the output. Okay, new input. So it is giving me the output as happy. But here there is a fluctuation. I need to laugh. Yes. Okay. So here it is giving me 100% happy results. When I'm trying to do like this, you can see 100% sad. Okay. So this is how the machine will carry out the learning process in order to make some prediction process or decision-making process in many real-time applications. This is one of the example for image classification. Faculties, I hope you have some understanding of this machine learning using this tool. The tool name is Teachable Machine. It doesn't need any coding. For implementing this concept, you don't want any coding knowledge. The students can able to experiment this tool for understanding the concept of machine learning. And it is not only for binary classification. If you want, you can add some more labels as well. Like you can add neutral, you can add some more images for image classification. It works well for classification. Like here we are using this example for binary classification, but we can also use this tool for multi-label classification if you want to categorize our data into multiple labels. So this tool is very much useful for the students to explore the concept of machine learning, and you will also have an option to export the model. Like you can export the model with JavaScript language, and you can also export this model with Python programming. Since this tool is based on the image datasets, we have this libraries OpenCV Keras. So this is one of the libraries that is supporting image related dataset, and you can also download your model for your future reference, or if you want to expand this project, you can also download this model for your reference in future. So this is one of the important tool for machine learning concept. I hope you have some clear idea on this. Let me switch into the technical content again. And coming to the applications of AI and machine learning, so we have different under AI and machine learning. These are all some of the applications. The first one is translation, voice translation or language translations. If you are asking a human being to translate the particular content into multiple languages, they cannot, because we have some restriction. We don't know multiple languages. That is what the usual scenario. But when you're asking the same to a machine, it can able to do. Say for example, if I want to read an article that is in Japanese language. To be frank, I don't know Japanese. So what can I do? I need this machine help for translating the article into my own, my understandable language like English. Okay, so this is what the machine learning play an important role in our day-to-day life. Then coming to the voice assistants, we have a voice assistant like Alexa, Siri. So these are all some of the applications under machine learning that will make your job more better. You can use Alexa and Siri for setting up reminder. You can schedule your meetings using this assistants, and these assistants are working based on the voice commands. That the main idea behind this is natural language processing. This is going to use text as an input data. Then coming to automations, of course, we are using the robots for doing so many tasks in factories and industries. And of course, this machine learning and artificial intelligence are used in recommender systems in many e-commerce sites. So these are all some of the applications. Last but not the least, driverless car. This is based on the large visual models. The car, we can able to use this technology without any human interventions. So these are all some of the highlighting applications of AI and machine learning for your reference. Then coming to various online tools and techniques. So these are all some of the tools based on artificial intelligence and machine learning. The first one is Quick Draw. So this is one of the tool that we can experiment this concept of artificial neural network. This is actually a doodle based game. This particular game will give us complete the task of doodle drawing. Before that, we have to finish our drawing so that the machine can able to guess what type of drawing that we did. And coming to the Scratch, this is developed by MIT for the students to play around with this machine learning concept. Then Google AI Education, this tool give you a vast exposure on the online resources that can able to provide you a better understanding of what is machine learning and artificial intelligence. Then coming to Gaggle, this is one of the famous repository, that is a dataset repository where all type of machine learning, artificial intelligence concept we can work on with the real world data set. And coming to TensorFlow Playground, this is actually one of the tool. So this is based on the neural network concept. So this tool, basically this is based on the artificial neural network. As you all know, artificial neural network, this neural network derive the functionalities of human brain, like neurons. We have neurons in our brain for processing a deep features. The same way the artificial neural network derive the functionalities of your human brain. So this particular network, we can use it for supervised machine learning algorithm. And this tool can give you an idea of how to define or how to create a neural network with the inputs, hidden layers and the output layers. Here you can see the number of layers. So this is nothing but the input layers. And these two layers are the hidden layers. These hidden layers are used for processing. And this input layer will receive the input from the environment that is passed forwarded to the hidden layer for processing. And this neural network will work on with the deep features of the data set. That is what, this is more advanced than the machine learning, and it finally can provide you the results. So usually it is a very complex concept, but the students can understand with the TensorFlow tool. The app name is called TensorFlow Play. So the students can create their own neural network by choosing the nodes in the layers, each layers. So they can define number of hidden layers. If they want to add, they can add the hidden layers like 3. They can add the hidden layers. They can change the learning rate. They can change the activation functions. They can change the regularization level. And how many epochs? Epochs is nothing but the number of times that we are going to train the model. So these are all the metrics that we use to consider for building any neural networks. The students doesn't need any coding language. They can start experimenting this concept with the help of the tool. So the major thing is they have to know what to do for what to set for applications. Okay, so they have to know what is approach, what is learning rate, what is activation, what is regularization and all, so that they can able to play with this neural network on their own. So they will have more exposure on this kind of machine learning and recent technologies. Moving forward, and Colab, it is also a online environment where it provides a platform to implement various machine learning and artificial intelligence concept. Then coming to generative AI, again, it is a subset of machine learning, and the main idea behind this generative AI, it is used to generate new content. So the main idea behind this generative AI is it is mainly, rather than working on with the predefined information and preset of instructions, it will try to generate new content and original data that will resembles the old data or the historical data. So that is what the idea of generative AI. We have so many applications under generative AI, ChatGPT, Google, Gemini, Bard. So these are all some of the real-time applications of generative AI that is used for generating new content, articles, videos. When you're talking about content, what type of content the generative AI can produce? It can generate text data, it can generate images, fake images, videos, music. So we have different types of content that can able to generate by generative AI. Then coming to the models, we have two different models under generative AI. One is large language models and the another one is large visual model. So when we are talking about large language model, from the name itself, you can understand these models are using text data set. So your ChatGPT, Google Gemini, these are all large language models. And the working nature of this generative models is artificial neural network. That is the working functionalities of neurons. How the neurons can able to accept some input from the environment and can able to process with the help of the neurons and the cell body, and the results will be forwarded to the axon terminals for the final actions performed by the human being. The same way, the neural network will also have three different layers: input layers, hidden layers, and output layers. Input layer is responsible for receiving input from the environment, and the hidden layers are nothing but this is mainly used for processing our input like your cell body. Then final is the output layers is used for producing the output based on the processed input. So for this, we have two different types of model. One is your large language model. These models are generated large volume of text data. It will generate large volume of text data based on the neural network concept. And the real-time example is here, ChatGPT and Google Gemini. We can use ChatGPT for generating new articles, new content, new code. Even you can use this ChatGPT for generating new code. Suppose if I want to generate addition of two numbers using some list concept or using some functions, I can go with this LLM model for generating new content. It will try to access the data set, and it will make those data set as a reference, and it will try to generate a new content in the form of text. So this is nothing but large language model. And the organization who is having their own large language model, one is OpenAI, as you all know, ChatGPT, then Google, Gemini, Microsoft, and Meta. So these are all some of the companies having their own large language models. And these models are trained based on the large volume of text data. And based on the training, it will try to understand the structure, context, and patterns within the language. So this is what the main idea behind this large language model. This will take prompt. Instruction is nothing but the prompt. Technically, we called it as prompt based on the original data set. Okay, so let me take you to two different platform, that is your Google Gemini and This is one of the most underrated this ChatGPT have reached to maximum audience compared to this Gemini. But I can give you, as you all exposed with this ChatGPT, I can give you some of the features that we have in this large language model. This is also same as your ChatGPT like OpenAI. So here it is, the working principle is based on the prompt. It will take large volume of data for the training process, and it will generate the new content. And here you have options for enter your prompt. In Gemini, you have three different options for enter. You can give your text data, you can add images. You can add images for retrieving the content, and you can also provide voice commands. But when it comes to ChatGPT, we have some restrictions. If you want to upgrade, then here you can see ChatGPT 4, you want to upgrade, that will ask you to pay. But this is at free of cost. And you can provide your input in the form of text, images, and voice commands. Ways we can provide the input to this large language model. And when we are asking ChatGPT, say for example, generate images of babies. It can able to generate babies. This LLM model can support babies images. I mean images. This LLM model can support image dataset as well. But when you're asking ChatGPT the same question, it cannot able to provide. I just copy paste the command. Because this is used to generate text content. I'm sorry for any confusion. I cannot able to generate images. And one more thing, you have an option for changing the draft that you have given to this large language model, and you can also listen to the audio of this. And we have some very few option in the regular model, ChatGPT 3.5. And coming to the end of the response, you have three different options. You can give the feedback, so the machine can able to adapt itself, or it will keep on learning for the better performance. You can give bad response, you can regenerate the content, and you can also copy the content for reference. When you have Gemini, you have multiple options. You can give good response, feedback in the form of good and bad, and you can modify the response. But when you are asking ChatGPT to modify, each and every time it will try to give you alternate answers. With your feedback, it will try to change. But you can go with the options for modify the response, like shorter, longer, simpler, more casual. And coming to this share and export options, here you can export this content in the form of documents, and you can also draft mail. And you can also double verify whether the generated content is, because we have some restrictions while you're generating the content, and you can also double verify the content with the Google database. Since it is developed by Google, it will give you a response like whether it is a relevant content or not, with two different colors. When you are noticing green in color, it is a relevant content. When you are having red in color, you need to double check it again for the content to be considered. Okay. And when we are taking this option, copy and report legal issue. If you're finding something irrelevant to your question, you can also report. And you can also have the options of search related topics queries. It will provide you the suggestions for your future queries as well. So this is the comparison we have. Features between this Gemini and when you are going for upgraded version, it will ask you to pay. But here everything is so this is two large language models. This two can provide you a new content in the form of text. These models moving forward, use cases across domains. So what are all the different applications we have under this generative AI? This is used for image synthesis and editing. If you want to change your own image based on the imaginations, you can go with this generative AI, generate some deep fake images that we cannot able to identify whether it is a original image or the fake image. And we should be use this technique for using Gemini and ChatGPT. So this is what the two large language models based on the text generation and natural language processing. And we can also compose music, new music with the help of the audio input. And it is used for video game designs. It is also used to create video synthesis using a deep, with this particular app. If you want, I can show you this app as well. This is one of the app used for generating videos based on the text content. The app name, the tool name is called Runaway Machine Learning. This is based on the Gen 2 model, and this can generate a video of your text. If you want to generate video based on your according to your text content, it can provide you the video. It can generate a video. Like you can also change the size, frame size. You can also change the style, motion, everything with the help of the options and the features in this tool. This tool is based on the text to image, video conversion text. You can also upload an image so that it will generate a video of that image. You can give input in the form of image as well as text. Sorry, faculties, for the delay. It is loading. I can show you the output of this text at the end of the session. Let me wait for 1 more minute because I don't want to waste much of your time. Yeah, it is ready. Yeah, here. I just mentioned that small cat in the rain. It can able to generate the video. So you can generate videos, you can generate images, you can generate new text content with the technology called generative AI. It is a technique and it is a part of deep learning, machine learning. It is a subset of machine learning, and it is mainly used to generate new content that resembles the original data or the original content. So when you're talking about the content, it can be text, images, video, and audio. I hope my screen is visible and you can able to see this video. One small cat is in the rain. Yes. Then coming to the next technology, of course, Internet of Things. So this can able to create connected devices. So the device, when you're talking about IoT, what all the devices can participate in this environment? The device which can able to communicate, that devices are considered as IoT devices. If the device can able to communicate, so you can consider TV, you can consider even a vehicle. Vehicle can communicate in order to avoid some traffic. So it comes under vehicle to vehicle communication. So the devices, those can able to communicate among each other. Those devices are connected to a network, and this devices can able to sense data with the help of the sensors, and it can able to transfer the data across the network in order to enable the communication. So this will be used for many applications, and it will make the environment into it will change the environment into a smart environment. We have examples like smart homes, smart cities, industries. So we have lot of real-time applications using this IoT, and this will provide you a better environment in terms of technology. We are using this technology for intelligent transportation system, so that we can able to avoid traffic in the peak hours. So these are all, this technology give us so many advantages in our day-to-day life, and I will give you some real-time applications where this IoT techniques are used in our daily life and in real-time applications, with one video for your reference.
By now, you may have heard the term Internet of Things. Sounds interesting, but what does the Internet of Things actually mean? IoT is an evolution of mobile, home, and embedded applications that are being connected to the internet, integrating greater compute capabilities and using data analytics to extract meaningful information. Billions of devices will be connected to the internet, and soon, hundreds of billions of devices. As related devices connect with each other, they can become an intelligent system of systems. And when these intelligent devices and systems of systems share data over the cloud and analyze it, they can transform our businesses, our lives, and our world in countless ways. Whether it's improving medical outcomes, creating better products faster with lower development costs, making shopping more enjoyable, or optimizing energy generation and consumption. Here's an example of the big picture. Imagine an intelligent device such as a smart traffic camera. The camera can monitor the road for congestion, accidents, and weather conditions, and communicate that status to a gateway that combines it with data from other cameras, creating an intelligent citywide traffic system. Now, imagine that intelligent traffic system connected to other citywide transportation systems, which get data from their own intelligent devices, creating an ever larger intelligent system of systems. Really big possibilities come from analyzing the end-to-end data across that system of systems. For example, let's say the city's intelligent traffic system detects massive congestion due to an accident. That insight can be sent to the citywide transportation system, which can analyze the accident's impact on other city systems. Recognizing the accident is near the airport and two city schools, it could notify those systems so they can adjust flight and school schedules. It can also analyze and derive optimal routes around the accident and send those instructions to the city's digital signage system to guide drivers around the accident. And that's just one example of the potential benefits that can happen when intelligent devices share insight with other systems, forming ever-expanding systems of systems. But how do we get there? Regardless of the solution, Intel processors are designed to help you get to market faster and easier. You can scale solutions across a variety of performance, power, and price points with a single set of application code that runs on every Intel processor. So what will you develop to help drive and things? We'd love to help, so please contact your local Intel representative or visit us on the web at www.intel.com/IoT to find out more.
So video courtesy is Intel. So coming to the cybersecurity concept. So now we are in the digital era. We need to secure our information or the devices that are connected in the network. So cybersecurity, it is a technique of protecting our devices, network, and the information from vulnerabilities or unauthorized access. So what are all the measures that we need to consider for protecting our devices and networks? We should have some strong authentication process. We should update our passwords. We should keep on take a backup of our information, and we should update all the softwares for protecting our devices from malware. So these are all some of the measures that we need to be taken care for making our devices and network and the informations from vulnerabilities and unauthorized accesses. And this cybersecurity, this has both the components in online and offline. We have, when we are talking about online components, we have firewall, secure routers and switches. We have offline components as antivirus software. We should be very much careful while we are in the online platform, and we have to protect our information, not only information, our network and the devices that are connected to the internet from unauthorized access and vulnerabilities. So this is what the cybersecurity play an important role in our day-to-day life while we are in the digital era. Then coming to the cybersecurity tools, so we have some of the tools in order to make sure the metrics. Say for example, if I want to check my email ID is corrupted or not, or the credential has been hacked by someone or not, or if there is any data breaches, you can go with this particular app tool. Okay, let me show you. So this platform will give you a guidance for whether your mail ID have some data breaches or anything happened with your mail ID. Let me show you. I'm going to give one of my Gmail ID, and I'm going to check whether it has been found or not, whether it has any data breaches. Oh no. So it is having around 8 data breaches. I just want to check it with my Gmail, to be frank. Let me check with some other Gmail ID. So it doesn't have any data breaches or any other thing. This is one of the website that you can check whether your Gmail ID is having any data breaches or not. And coming to Wireshark Online, this tool is for analyzing your internet connectivity or your protocol connections between your internal devices and the external server that you are connected with through network. This Wireshark online tool will provide you the information about the connectivity between your internal device and the external server. So whether you are having a secure connection after your handshake protocol, whether you have a secure connection or not, whether your credential has been prone to hackers or not, it can give you the information about all the protocols connectivity about your network. Then coming to Virus Total, this is one of the online app at free of cost. It will give you if you want to check whether the particular file or URL is prone to vulnerabilities or not, it can give you information about this particular vulnerabilities in URL individual file. This is actually an online tool, online free tool. So we can able to check whether our file URL is corrupted or not, or it is having any vulnerabilities for data hacking or any information hacking. And coming to Zodan, it is also an online tool. It is like a plugin where you can enable this plugin with your browser. It is like a firewall. It will try to block some unwanted connections to your local device. So this is also a free online tool where we have the usual tool. These are all some of the different new tools that can give you information about all the data breaches, vulnerabilities in cybersecurity concept. And coming to the importance of this cybersecurity, we need to protect our personal information, and we have to be aware about new evolving threats, and we have to protect our devices against various viruses and malware. Of course, it is for national security as well. So this is all about some of the trending technologies in today's world. I know this 1 hour is not enough for exploring all the concept in detail, but I hope I have given you a better idea or explanation about all the topics that we discussed so far. Faculties, I request all the faculties, if you have any queries related to the technical content that we discussed so far, please feel free to post your queries in the chat. We will provide you the clarity on your queries. Yes. Thank you, faculties, for your patience and for your time to watch this session. Thank you once again. Yes.
Thank you, Nandini. I hope I'm audible and visible.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was really an enriching and wonderful session. I am sure our faculty would have enjoyed it, right? So, dear teachers, it was really my pleasure to connect with all of you. Actually, this session is all about IBM Skills Build for all educators, right? And this is actually a free digital learning platform, basically focusing all the emerging technologies and professional development skills. So just now we had a good session for emerging technologies where we understood how important these skills are for all of us, haven't we? Okay, so having said that, I'm going to share my screen and going to show up like what exactly this skills build platform from IBM, which is again a CSR project from them. And you will be able to see the screen, which is the home page for skills builds for educators, right? So why do we need these skills? First of all, why at all teachers need this? What is the benefit of these skills? So if you just happen to read this report, which I'm presenting to you from OECD Future of Education and Skills 2030. Now, this talks about the conceptual learning framework. If you just happen to open this, you can take a screenshot and you can open it later. So what it basically talks about, I'm going to just share that as well with all of you. Allow me a minute while I'm just sharing my screen. Now, this actually talks about all the future education and skills which are being prescribed as a framework for 2030. Now, under these reports, there are blogs and downloaded PDF where we can study about the key points. What are the different technological skills required? They could be like social and emotional skills, or even the one emerging skills we talked about just now. It all talks about required skills, maybe cognitive or metacognitive skills, also the practical and physical skills. Along with that, the most important skills which are given stress and benefited about are creativity and critical thinking skills. There are like particular facts and data over that. Further, the report talks about how humans like students or educators are connected for to evolve for these technological developments. As we have learned about all the skills of emerging technologies today, this has been talked about in this report. So we really understand the importance of these skills. Now have a look at the Skills Build platform, which actually is for educators and talks about how important the technical skills or the workplace skills in today's technology, right? I hope you will be watching out this video. This is an official video from IBM Skills Build for students and educators. Watch this video, and after that, we will just talk and discuss more about this. As you can all see in the course of this video, IBM SkillsBuild platform is an online learning platform which is an inclusive program for all students, educators, and even job seekers. Since it has its lifetime access, it is absolutely free We can just access at any top point of time and just complete any course which we deserve to complete at our pace, right? So let me just give you a complete procedure of how easily you can just log into IBM Skills Build and complete different courses. Let's explore the platform. Obviously, the very first thing that we need to do is to log into skillsbuild.org, which is the website address for that. Let me just reshare my screen with you. Allow me a minute. Now here I am there on the Google screen where I've typed the address for skillsbuild.org. Allow me a minute. As you can see, the moment we type skillsbuild.org or our Google browsers tab, we'll be able to explore different websites. Here, the very first recommendation that comes up is IBM SkillsBuild, free skills-based learning from technology. Just hit enter on that, and you will be landing on the home page for SkillsBuild, right? Now, how are we going to complete that? Let me explore and take you through. It's a walkthrough for IBM SkillsBuild platform. The different courses that we can explore could be done through the search bar or through the search icon on there as a course catalog as well. Now, how do we log into the SkillsBuild platform through a teacher's account or educator's account? It's that very simple. You can see on my screen, right for SkillsBuild's homepage. Here we have on the top right corner the login button. The login button is there. So the moment you hit login, you will be there on the SkillsBuild platform. Here we have this IBM SkillsBuild on the Google browser. We will hit on this very first link, IBM SkillsBuild, free skills-based tech learning from technology. On the top right corner, you see two tabs. One is login and other is sign up. So we'll be just doing login through this. Once we hit login, there will be enabled 4 quadrants for us. One for high school student, for adult learners, college skills program, and our domain as high school educators. So we will hit on the high school educators account. It will ask you to log in through Google. So it may ask for different options as well here, but we will be taking up the option for login with Google. Remember, teachers, we are taking up this option because we had our Gmail accounts which are already onboarded with us. Okay. So for the time being, I'm just giving you a walkthrough how we are going to log in. So when we sign up or log in with Google, we'll get to see this enabled and account will open up with a welcome page. Now on the welcome page, you will be seeing certain things which you need to check. Now, the very first thing that you see would be step 1 for adding your name or your age or the location you are joining in from. After that, it may also ask you the country. And then there will be options of choosing technical skills or workplace skills. So keep on checking what interests you. Maybe, for example, for me, it is artificial intelligence or open source technology. I will be going ahead and checking them out. If I, at any point of time, want to change it, I can get back to my profile and can change that as well. Now, after clicking on them, I can just click on the language. Now, the language by default will be English only. And then you have teacher resources also. You can click and check them as well. After you have done, there will be 2 options for terms and conditions. You need to check them as well and click on continue. Look at these circles of continue bar where you have to click on them. Once this is done, you will be able to see your profile page. Now, this is really very important, teachers, because here you will be checking is their name is correct. Because if it is not, you can just always go ahead and edit it. You can edit your correct name and then you can check with the email ID. Is this the email ID with which I have logged in? Or is this the one which is onboarded with IBM? So yes, you can check that here and it will give you a complete profile page. Once that is done, you are good to go and start with any of the courses available on the platform. There are around 10,000 above courses available for the open learning platform. As you can see on this page, there is this profile which is mentioned. Here, I can just check my profile and I can just go ahead and search any courses. If you have any questions, teachers, still here, you can raise your questions on the chat as well so that we can answer it. Otherwise, we are good to go and proceed one course. So let's log into the Google accounts and complete a course. Remember, teachers, this is just a walkthrough towards the course. So we'll just exploring one such course. Let me I'm just repeating the process here, logging in with the educator's account. Allow me a minute while I'll just do that. So once you hit skillsbuild.org, you will get to see the options available here. Now the different options that are available, you will hit on the very first one called IBM SkillsBuild Free Skill-Based Learning from Technology. Click on that option. You will be open to the home page. You see this yellow t-shirt lady, that means you're on the correct page. Now on the top right corner, you will be clicking on login. And the next step would be going to the domain of high school educator. Once that is done, you will be seeing a login tab will be enabled. You also have a virtual assistant, but you can take that help later. Now to search for any course, it will be asking for the keywords. Maybe I would like to try a course from emerging technology called data analysis. So let me type a simple keyword like what is data science? As I hit enter, it will show me all the recommendations which are available on the platform. Right now, I'll be just hitting upon one such course, what is data science? Although we have completed this course, but for your exploration, I can revisit the course at any point of time, or you can do the same. Now, as you see, all the procedures for the courses will be almost same. You just have to go to this activity. Do you see this tab for go to activity? Hit on this tab and you will get to see the course bundles that will open up quickly. So there will be different bundles for this particular course. It's a fundamental course around data science know-how. The very first one talks about, it's all about information. Let's revisit this course. So once you explore the course, you find that the content of the course is that easy. It is just a YouTube video you need to watch. So you must have watched so many YouTube videos, but you didn't get any certification. But here, the moment you complete this course, you will be like, you can claim a certificate after that, right? And the certificate would be patented from IBM and its partners. Now you can click on this green button which says, I've checked it out. And after that, let's keep going. The moment you do that, it will take you on another bundle, which is how to handle the data. Likewise, you can keep completing the course. So once you explore the course, it is in the form of a small PDF content, and you can study about structured and unstructured data here. Once that is done, again, hit on the green button, say, I have checked it out, and let's keep going. Teachers, because I have completed this course, so it's showing green for me, and I'm good to go and complete this. But yes, you need to just explore the course and get through it. So keep completing the courses, and on the last course, when you have done, you will be receiving a congratulations screens as well. and you can derive the certificates. Now, how to derive the certificates, that I'm going to show you. So once your course is getting completed, you'll be able to derive your certificates. If you are on a mobile device, the certifications will be through over a share icon. I'm just showing you the procedure for that as well. As you can see, we have just explored one such course on the course catalog. Say it's design thinking at work. Once that is completed, I will again go back to the course option and hit on the action button. Now this action button would remain there for mobile users as a share icon. Above the share icon, there will be three vertical dots, which when you hit, you will get to see view completion certificate option. Click on View Certificate Completion option and you will get to see the certificates. These certificates you can further share or take a printout as a hard copy. On the SkillsBuild platform, there are other resources available. The benefit of this is that you will be having teachers toolkit as well as teachers resources called the lesson plans. So you can just unfold all these and explore as per your usage. We do not just have the technical skills, but also sustainability and workplace skills courses. So please go ahead and explore skills according to your own interest. The way you have made your profile, so it may also start recommending you the learning pathways, which you can further explore. As you can see, we have 4 different options or quadrants available here. For technical skills, different course options available. Under each course option, there will be a number of other courses that will be lined under one umbrella. All the emerging technology courses are listed out here. Keep exploring these courses. That is all for today. If you have any questions, you can ask them on the chat. We are okay to answer that as well. I hope you all have understood the procedure of logging in and activating your accounts from teachers, Gmail IDs. We'll be just sharing those videos and WhatsApp links with you so that you can further log in. If you have any questions for us, you can just put in your questions here in the live chat. We are good to answer that. All right, teachers, I believe we are good here. So, Anjali ma'am, please help me understand. Are we good to close the session now?
Yes, Rashmi. So, teachers, we are collecting the IDs to register on IBM SkillsBuild portal. Once registered, we will share the steps and reference video on your WhatsApp number. By referring to that, you can log in and you can complete the courses. We wish you all the best. Keep completing the courses and earn the certificates as many as you can. Happy learning.
Happy learning, teachers. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. And a special thanks to our master trainer, Ms. Rashmi Vora and Nanthini. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rashmi.
Thank you. Thank you so much.